Yeah. So today, um, gym was alright. Yeah. I failed 405 for 3, which is like my usual max, but I hit 405 for 2, which means the cut's like on its way. Today in German, college work was fine. German was not. I mean, it was for the most part it was fine. It was actually like I was pretty engaged and I answered a couple. But he pulled me aside after class. He was like, "Hey, your essay was shit." Like He goes, "Why?" Um, I'm taking 2 math classes that takes me it makes me work until midnight. Granted, I am like through school a lot of the time, but not the majority. Um, he goes, "Why are you taking 2 math classes?" I'm like, "I'm a math major." He goes, "Oh, oh, that's why you're dumb as hell." No, he didn't really read it, but we talked, and it's like, yeah, I want you to rewrite this essay, which sucks because I am having to do a lot of work already this week, but it's fair, and it was actually a lot more pleasant than I thought it was going to be when he asked me to hang outside class. Other than that, I decided for my midterm tomorrow. I feel as much as every other exam. I'm like, it's not gonna be great, but I don't think it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? As long as I just like go over the things that I feel like I need to go over, it should not end a catastrophe. And Pollock seems like a nice grader, but we'll see. Now, the important thing is that I went to therapy today. Today was a therapy day, and it was good. It was really good. I think I've mistaken what feeling out my emotion meant. What I've realized what I've been doing is that whenever I have these waves of sadness where I kind of just like, the first thing I do is like, why, right? Like, I want to know why. Because if I can fix why, then I won't be sad anymore. But then what ends up happening, I'm like, I start overgeneralizing, right? I'm like, is it maybe I'm fat? Is it because I'm dumb as hell? And then I get sad about those things, and that's what helps perpetuate it, right? I'm not actually like feeling it out, right? I'm also just like, not really welcoming it, right? I've always been talking about like this waste of sadness as like a bother, right? I'm like, it's so annoying. Like it keeps happening no matter how much I get rid of it. But my therapist made a good point. It's like, you wouldn't do the same thing if your like young child came up to you crying, right? You know? Sadness is a part of me, right? It's not all of me, but it's part of me, right? And if I try to reject it, it will come back stronger, you know? I gotta acknowledge it, you know? And really sit with it. There's a lot more. I made him summarize everything we talked about in the session in the email, and just steps forward and how to like deal with myself better, but without getting too much into it, because like I don't want to get into that mind space right now. I mean, that's what this vlog is for, but I'm fine right now, you know. It was really good, and I feel confident that I can actually deal with my day better, assuming that everything he's saying is super true, which I have fair reason to believe so. He is my therapist, but anyway, we'll see. Bye. So I put in all that effort to get ready for the exam, except for actually studying for the exam. I did just alright. To be honest, I think I got like a high C. Everyone was like, "No, you probably did better." I'm like, maybe I did better, but I probably got like a low B. Like I could have done better, but now I know what to expect. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I definitely knew the definitions. I banged the definitions hard because I thought if I knew the definitions, like every little thing, I could try to like finagle my way through. I didn't finagle my way through, but it was actually not that bad. But I got good sleep. So, and also I still got a lot of work this week, but it seems pretty straightforward. I hung out with my friends for way too long. Leah, Virginia, and of course Ella. But we ended up watching a movie, and I was supposed to do work while watching the movie, but I forgot to do work. and now I have a whole combinatorics essay to like write up. Shouldn't be too bad because it's about things I already know, but like I haven't finished it yet, and it's due class tomorrow morning, and I need to sleep. And so I'm gonna sleep for like 5 hours, wake up at like 6, maybe finish work at like before I go to the gym. So if I leave at 8, get there at 8:10, work out for, it's push day, so I probably won't be there for too long. I could rush it and be home before class for sure. But yeah, I'll see ya. Bye. It'll be close, but I could probably push it. I'll see ya. Yo, so oh wow, you're just actually a part of the video now. So yeah, get out. I'm kidding. Anyway, so I woke up and I did end up successfully like only sleep for 5 hours. I woke up like 6 and I worked on the paper, and then I turned in the paper and went through my classes, went okay. And actually, it turns out my German professor didn't need me to rewrite my rough draft. He actually just needed to like stay with me to go over the corrections. So I ended up just doing like part of the German homework last night. So that was cool. And I did a little bit of my German. I'm gonna do I have half of a practice test to do tomorrow, but that's fine. And I have to I briefly went over the reading for German, but I'm gonna have to do it briefly again tomorrow. And then I was supposed to do combinatorics. I just didn't. I took a big old nap because I was lacking sleep, and another big old nap, and then I went to volleyball, and that was okay. I was supposed to do more work after that, but I was with friends. I'll talk about your day.
Hello. My day was good. I had singing lessons, and I've never sung before. I've never taken singing lessons, so it's really just like a humiliation ritual every single time. And then I hung out with people. Sorry, I just covered the camera. My singing teacher told me I looked very tired. I also was doing it wrong most of the time.
That's like harassment.
And then I went to game making meeting. And then I finally finished the stupid background that took me 10 years to make. And then we were watching Gumball, and it was awesome sauce. And Tony was saying how much he dislikes women. JK.
No, it's not a joke. And that's it.
A joke.
And that's it. We smoked. My voice is... Bye. Yeah. So... the last couple of days, I've just been, doing, work, man. It's been terrible, dude. Yesterday, I worked all night and got pissed at my friends for, going to my lock-in area, going somewhere where I was walking in and making so much noise and also, constantly asking for my food. It was so bad. I got so annoyed. It's okay. We're all cool, but finished that homework. That was bad. It's a good thing that day when I came into class today, and the gym days have been good. When I came into class and I got my homework back from the last week, I got 100%, which is great. But the homework I turned in right after was not great. So, yeah, I just hung out today, and then I'm gonna wake around 8:30 because my flight takes off at boards around 11. Wake up 8:30. Airport. Cook. I should wake up at. I can wake up at 8:30. I'll see ya. Bye. We are back in Indiana. Oh my god, it's been a trip. So long story short, I spent the whole day in the airport. I was supposed to be home by 7, 6. I volunteered to go on a flight because there was too many passengers. So I took a detour to DC and then I went to Indianapolis. But yeah, that was my whole day. I spent a while trying to charge my laptop because I don't have a laptop charger. I just have a USB-C charger out of an iPhone cube, and so it's charging at a very slow rate. I don't think it's even like gaining power. I feel like it's fighting for its life to like break even, if that makes sense, for charging. But yeah. See ya.